Welcome, everybody, to the penultimate episode of the Cut Meat Podcast Season 1.
Woo!
Some say that he lives in a tree and that his sweat can be used to clean precious metals. All we know is his name is Joe. Introduce yourself, bro.
I mean, I'm unsure about that, but alright, yeah,
Where's this going?
Yeah, it's better. Some say that he's terrified of Twitch finding out of what his income is from this podcast, as he is paid in strong pornography. All we know is he's called Chef. Sorry, boys, it's just on the fly. So
I mean, here's some good news. Just saying.
just don't ever let Twitch find out. Are you guys familiar with what the age of consent is in the UK?
Oh god, where's this going? Yes.
No?
Why?
Yeah? Just a question. But if you don't know, the age of consent in this country is 18, which means technically they need to be 18 before you can do anything with them.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the flip side of that, what do you think the highest age is in any country in the world for age of consent is?
The highest.
The highest, not the lowest.
So like the
Yep.
oldest.
No, the oldest. So the oldest, what is the oldest age for a country before they can technically have sex?
Well, it's
What do you
definitely
think
not
it is?
like it's definitely not somewhere
Oh,
like India. 'Cause
goodness.
they just shag them at 14, don't they? I
I'm
reckon it's somewhere like.
I'd say one of the Arab countries, like
China.
Okay. And what do we think the age is?
28.
No. So the oldest is for
I think so.
Bahrain,
I was gonna say.
And the-
yeah.
and the age is 21. But that's not what we care about. What do we think the youngest is in the world?
Oh, it's something ridiculous, like 14.
I'm
Lower.
gonna say
Is
it's
that actually? Oh my
Lower.
god.
12.
Lower.
What?
Lower.
9.
Nope. 11, and it's in no other than Nigeria.
Of course, it's Nigeria.
Oh, right. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, sure.
That's why they have so many kids by the time they're 16.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
I think it's that low because TV doesn't exist over there, so they've got to have something to do.
They have that many kids, it's
Yeah,
because like the
very
more kids
true,
you have, the
very
more people
true.
you walk into the river and back. But
Quick, we've got 4 hours. What can we do before water arrives?
More water collectors.
Get more water collectors. So yeah,
It's like you're building your own fucking Minecraft village, and you got fucking some person doing farming, someone doing water
Check the
collecting.
Minecraft villages.
So yeah, anyways, welcome.
Age of consent.
So yeah, welcome to the Cut Meat Podcast, episode 14. One more before the special guest and the ending of season 1.
I actually can't believe we've made it.
I was just about to ask.
We've been doing this for how long now? Fucking.
Well, this is week 14, so that's just over 3 months now.
That's
3 months. Of
That's gone really
podcasting.
fast, actually. To be fair, and
Slowly.
I know we've not hit our goals yet. But to sit here and say, obviously, next week is the end of the season. That's quite an achievement.
That's quite an achievement.
I actually do think.
To
obviously
not get
there
cancelled
is-
either.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, obviously to not get
Yes.
cancelled. That's
To not get cancelled.
that was one of the flaws that we were trying to do, but it didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Backfired, didn't it?
So, yeah, it did. Maybe well, we've still got time.
Apparently, everything's allowed on Twitch now, even people drawing naked people. So
It turns out our community is just as dark as we are, so we don't actually get reported for anything. So we need more people like the LGBTQ fuckers to come into this podcast so we can abuse them
yes,
and then get reported.
Get them in.
Bring them in and then tell them that it's such an LGBTQ
Tell them
incisive.
We're all.
if you know someone,
we're all
recommend
that
it.
friendly and then we rip into them. We just fucking get them.
Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Speaking of the LGBTQs and the gays and all of those people, what do you mean? Oh god! Right, drag queens. Drag queens.
Drag queens.
Yeah, drag queens. First of all,
RuPaul's Drag Race.
first of all, what is the point in them? Like, genuinely.
I mean, drag queens date back to like the 1800s. Let's be honest. From a historical point.
Yes, it did, and it was mainly gay people, the gay guys, that did it as a way to essentially
That's how it all
fit
started,
in.
wasn't it?
It was, yeah. But nowadays, it's just straight people doing it for whatever the fucking reason they want to do.
Or
So,
gay people.
with that being said, let's just do a quick game. If you was to be a drag queen for the night,
Yeah.
what would your stage name be?
Oh, got one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Camel Toe Joe.
What? Wouldn't Camel Joe be a lot better? A lot smoother.
Camel Joe.
Camel Joe.
Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
We have had from Instagram that was a very quick answer to the point where you may have considered this in the past.
He does on the
All we
weekends.
know is he's called Camel Joe.
Meet her on a Saturday night in Bawtry.
Yeah.
You have been questioned. Have you ever gone to scene in Lincoln?
I can neither confirm nor deny this information.
If I speak, I am in trouble.
I am in trouble. I'm in big trouble.
I cannot speak.
I cannot speak.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, right? Gay nightclubs is where you pull most women on a nightclub.
Do you know what, right?
That is a genuine fact.
I actually want to back that up. It is, to be fair.
The best nightclub in Milton Keynes is a gay bar, and it's simple actually. It's called Pink Punters.
Right?
Literally, the slogan is like, "Oh, we're going punters at the weekend."
Pink Punters.
Yeah, man.
Go on, if you didn't answer, what would be your drag name?
What would be my drag name?
Would you go with the old classic like Dixie Normus, or would you go for something more robust like Anna, as in like Anna Borschen?
I mean, I'd probably go with something like Crystal Balls.
Fair enough. Crystal Balls.
You know, I was fully expecting something that like Ryan was. just sort of.
And here tonight we have Crystal Balls.
He brings two out on stage and he goes, "I have 4 balls for this act, but I'm only showing 2 of them."
God.
I'd love to see Crystal Ball.
I would love to see Crystal Balls. Do you know what? We should do a drag themed cooked meat podcast night out at some point.
No.
Jesus,
no.
That'd be horrendous.
You don't want Camel Joe and Crystal Balls out?
No.
What would yours be, Josh?
I'd go for something like Nova, as in like Nova China.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nova.
Just straight to the point, Nova, and then my last name China, so it'd be like Nova China.
Note for China.
No, not no for China. It's a no vagina. Nova China.
Oh.
We've had a question on the Instagram. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm gonna read it out. Would you rather have AIDS or cancer?
Would you rather have AIDS or cancer?
Yep. Damn, dropping the C bomb.
Cancer.
Why? Because you're not gay if you've got.
Yeah. Because AIDS, like, if you got AIDS, you're fucked. But you're also gay. You know what I mean? So like.
That is what gay stands for. Got AIDS.
But cancer, you're just fucked, aren't you? So at least you're not.
Got AIDS.
Gay
yeah.
and fucked.
Yeah, at least you're not gay and fucked. That's an easy
I mean.
Cancer's more curable, isn't it? Higher survival rate.
Yeah, cancer is actually curable, so I would probably say cancer. Because it's not specifically what cancer you got.
Wow, the Cancer Meat podcast.
Yep.
Fuck's sake. Anyways.
Next question.
Moving on.
All right. We're moving on from me. Joe, have you got anything interesting or remotely exciting that has happened to you this week or that you want to talk about?
I've got some sort of like and I want to know what your answers be to it, right? So it's a shag, marry, and a date.
Oh,
Smash.
God.
Right. So it's all to do with celebs. So like, who out of those three, what would it be and why?
What? Shag, marry, and
But
date?
one of them
Shag,
has
marry,
to be a
and
guy. That's the twist.
Fuck.
Josh is instantly thinking, well, I'm definitely going to shag Chris Pratt. He's a good-looking guy.
Ryan Reynolds, mate.
But,
Ryan Reynolds. Jesus
Ryan Reynolds or
Christ.
Tom Hardy? A fucking shirt out. There's a fucking shirt out.
But what would it be? You know what I mean?
Well, who are the people?
You got shag,
Anybody,
marry,
any
and
celeb.
date.
Any celeb.
Right. I'd go on a date with Ryan Reynolds because that'd be a fucking class day.
That's a good answer, actually. But fully better.
Because, like, it don't even have to be like a date to fancy them. Like, you can go on like a guy's date. I think an afternoon with Ryan Reynolds would be fucking class.
A bro date.
Yeah.
Bromance. Bromance with Ryan Reynolds.
Who would I date? Who would I go on a date
We've got in
with?
chat Cookie saying you'd date Ewan McGregor.
I mean, I would date Ewan McGregor. I think it'd be class, actually. I think it'd be quite a funny guy to go. Hello there.
At least it's, yeah. Imagine if he says that and gets the wrong one, gets Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor, Jesus Christ. I mean, that'd be a wild time, though. You'd probably get drunk. End up fighting him. You just end up on the floor.
Marry.
Yeah.
Shag and marry. So we picked a man, so that means we can pick two women now.
Well,
Natalie Portman.
Marry or shag?
Both.
Both.
What about Margot Robbie?
Padme all the way.
Not Margot Robbie.
Alright, I'd marry Natalie and shag Margot.
What would anyone in chats be if you had to marry and date?
3 random celebrities, that's hard to come up with, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm just trying to get everyone's thought process, you know. But one of them, I mean, for the girls, one of them has to be a girl, but for the guys, one of them has to be a guy.
Oh well, they'd still pick. It don't matter what they pick. They could pick shag.
But to be fair, that's you know, that's you know.
It's actually easy.
Wrong. 2 girls, yeah, that's all right. I'll allow that shit.
Oh, why are the guys so fascinated in lesbians? Have you seen that meme?
Yeah.
It's that girl goes,
Yeah.
"Oh look, a chocolate bar I love. Do you know what would be great? Oh look, a second chocolate bar."
Jesus Christ.
One of the things I love.
So true though.
Oh, 100%. Chef is still not answering this question, by the way.
I'm
so
still trying to think.
He's afraid, isn't he? He's got someone lurking in the background,
Yeah,
staring him down.
You forget slap.
He secretly wants to say Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Shag and marry.
Christ almighty, it's not life or death, man.
I'm trying to think.
Well.
There's a lot of people out there. If I was going to shag
someone we don't know, innit?
Okay, shag Mia Khalifa.
Yeah.
Oh,
just experience. Fair. There we go.
You wouldn't feel it.
Okay, no, fair enough. She's done half the planet, but fair enough.
She could do one more.
Like shagging a barrel.
And to marry.
Yeah, go on.
It's got to be Transformers, Megan Fox.
Nah, see, I never had a thing for Megan Fox.
Not even in the Transformers films.
No.
You're weird.
I mean,
wow.
I mean, shaggable, yes, but marry, no. Why would I want to marry Megan Fox?
The amount of money she's
got.
That's
your only option.
That's your only option.
Who would you marry?
Christ almighty.
Hey, I'm just trying to think.
Yeah.
We ain't got long left of the podcast.
KV2's boys. KV2's reloading. Just give it time, okay?
KV2 is reloading, guys.
Cookie Bez has said if you can't think of anyone, she will be your option.
I mean, yes. I mean, yeah. Kristen would be
official.
Mary.
Season 2 is the wedding.
Season 2 is the wedding.
Fans are getting lucky. Anyone else want to put your names forward? Crystal balls and Cookie Bez.
If there is a TV show you could bring back that got cancelled and is not airing anymore, what would that TV show be? Like, what would you pick?
Wacky Races.
Oh,
you know, I was thinking
that was a good cartoon.
That's not a bad idea.
Wacky Races.
Joe, you can't put the
that
same
was
answer.
A great show.
That's a really good idea.
I used to love that as a kid growing up. Wacky Races.
I watched Wacky Races. Yogi
what
Bear.
That's it.
Hong Kong Phooey.
The vehicles and shit.
Yeah, so all they had their own specific vehicles, didn't they?
Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
Yeah, and they just had to race. But the thing is Dick Dastardly would be miles ahead of everyone, and then stop to put a trap in front of everyone to stop them from winning, which never made sense because he was already like 2 miles ahead of everyone. And then the plan would fail, and then he'd end up back in front again, and then he'd stop and make another trap. Great show.
I remember having the Wacky Races game on the Game Boy. That was good.
Wow.
That was
Jesus.
really good game.
Robot Wars and chat, but I swear Robot Wars still goes on.
We've also had Kitsune put themselves down for you, Joe. Secret admirer, maybe.
Which one's for that?
For the
Date.
All three.
Marry, date, shag.
Kidnap.
Tie up. Throw him in the basement.
And to be fair,
hog tie him.
And to be fair, Robot Wars is a very good shout. Just to quickly go back to the original one, but they have got an American version of that. If you've not seen it, and it is actually on Netflix. It's BattleBots.
You know what? I would.
A few of the actual English teams do still participate in that as well.
Terahertz is in it, isn't he?
Yeah, Terahertz. The old Razor team's in there with a different robot.
Jeff, shush, we're talking robots.
Sorry. No.
Trying to kill the scav. Jesus, give me time.
Golden Balls. Is that the Splitting Steel show? Is that Golden Balls?
Golden Balls. Yeah, the Splitting Steel show. The Sidemen did that recently.
At 100% split. I'm not at 100% steel. I'm not gonna lie. I won't split with no one.
Nah.
Yeah, I'd still.
If I'm walking away with nothing, so are they. Straight up.
Yep, fair enough.
Straight up steel. I don't give a shit.
No, you know what show I would bring back? Because I think I have seen rumours of it. Might be coming back. Gladiators.
It is back.
Gladiators
it's on BBC iPlayer. Yeah.
Oh, mate, that shit was sick.
It's on BBC iPlayer, mate.
Back in the day, Gladiators.
Every weekend when I go to watch Match of the Day, and I open up BBC.
Now?
Well, we're only on like episode 2 or 3 of the first season back.
Yeah.
It's not long on.
Bradley Walsh and his son are presenting it. So that'd be quite funny actually with those two.
Yeah, I think it's only one episode. I think it's only one episode a week. But it's Bradley Walsh and his son.
If I was gonna pick a TV show to come back, I mean, I was gonna pick Robot Wars. It was already been picked.
Golden Balls is taken, so that option's off the table.
Can't have any balls.
Takeshi's
Takeshi Castle actually did come back. It was on Amazon.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, on Amazon Prime. There's literally a new season of Takeshi's Castle that came back.
We need to get a confirmation in chat. Someone Google it.
Did anyone actually? But I'll have to wait for that confirmation. Did anyone else used to watch, or was it just me used to watch that show called The Crystal Maze?
Oh yeah, I used to watch Crystal Maze.
Oh, that's all right then. At least I'm not the only one. That was a good TV show. I think
Challenge was one of the best Freeview TV shows ever because they had all the old quiz shows and that Bullseye and shit. Apparently, Bullseye is actually going to make a comeback. The Dark game.
It's such a shit. Oh my! Right. So So it's on the T-bar at work all the time for me, right?
Yeah.
It's always on.
Bullseye.
Yeah, like the 1980s version. Yeah. And it'd be like, in one. And it'd show you just like some fucking bog standard plastic microwave.
Hey, back then that was all the rage.
And then it was like, in two. And then it'd be like, then in two would be like a TV, but it's like the size of like a tablet. And the rest, it was bigger backwards than it was big, like view. And then they had the option to 6 darts, hit 100 points, you could trade in every crap that you've earned, and it would always be something ginormous. And it'd be like, trade your microwave in for a fucking caravan.
Jesus Christ.
All the crap you just won.
Apparently Bullseye's going to come back, and apparently Paddy McGuinness might be the host for it. Actually, for the show, I want them to bring back classic Top Gear with Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and James May. That is one of the best TV shows to ever exist. I don't care about the new one they made because that was shit.
Did you think so?
Yeah, I didn't rate him at all. I didn't like him at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I thought it was alright. Don't get me wrong, it didn't have the same vibes Top Gear does, but Grand Tour was still a really good TV show.
Oh no, Grand Tour was good with Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and...
Oh, you mean the new Top Gear?
The new Top Gear with Freddie Flintoff,
yeah.
Paddy McGuinness, and fucking... Was it Chris something? Ex-British racing driver?
No, in it Matt LeBlanc.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's him from Friends, isn't it?
No, it was Matt LeBlanc, and then they changed it to the professional driver, which was like Chris something.
All right.
Yeah.
I still thought it was Chris Evans, Matt LeBlanc, and someone else.
No, that actually didn't last like 2 seasons because Chris Evans had a massive fucking breakdown apparently.
Yeah, because he's shit.
And then it got handed over to Paddy McGuinness, Freddie Flintoff, and some racing car guy.
He's a cricket player, isn't he?
Yes, he actually had a massive crash on Top Gear literally last year, and disfigured his face and stuff. And he got
playing cricket.
Yeah, I mean he got a payout of like something like stupid like 5 million or something like that.
Shit cunt.
Shit cunt. When you change the toilet roll, you know when obviously once you finish you put a new roll on, right?
Yep.
Which way do you have the toilet paper? Does it come over the top and down the front, or does it go down the back of the wall?
Over and down the front.
Good fucking man, you're not a nonce.
Because there's a fucking
I just put it on the fucking thing and I just don't really look. So it's either one way or the other.
Right, first of all, I want to call you out for lying, Sydney. First option, over the top. No, don't even get me started, because the one in my bathroom's down the wall, you nonce. don't even lie and try and join everyone else.
You fucking nuts.
You fucking nuts.
Exposed.
That was me. No, it wasn't, because it's on the radiator now. Because it's now not on any of them, because it's pissed me off.
Exposed.
Kristen's actually gone and looked in the toilet to expose me, apparently.
Oh, you were down the wall, nonce here.
I don't know what it is. We're going to find out in chat.
Over the top. And there's a good fucking reason, because you'll be sat there having a shit, and the last thing you want
is the first way, apparently.
Because if it was the other way around, you'd have to hold it and then reach under to pull it off. That's
exactly.
Your hands are like fucking retard hands.
Because every time you rip it off, it rips too far up, and you're like having to just finger the back of the toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
But if it's the other way, you can just pinch the top and just slightly go.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had that though? You've gone into a public restroom and you've had a shit, and then you go to reach for the toilet paper.
In a public restroom.
You've never had a shit in a public restroom?
No, I will suck that shit in.
I'm gonna call you a liar because have you ever gone to a shit in a restaurant toilet?
No.
I don't think I've actually seen him go for a shit, to be honest.
For fuck's sake.
No, that is like no-go boundaries. That
usually when we go out, Joe asks for how long so we can plan if he needs to shit now and falls out, or wait 4 hours.
Man goes into the local hotel. Is like, can I just use one of the fucking room toilets? I'll pay you a $5.
Yeah, the only places I shit are at home, work, and like
Your
hotels
parents'
I'll
house?
stay in because that's technically your house for the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
Family and friends' house?
And swimming pools.
Yeah, mum and dad's house for definite. Because I don't want to use my toilet. You know, leave Skinners and that.
I remember when my mum and dad first moved into their house. Literally within hour one, Joe comes over and uses the toilet and goes, "I've christened the house, left some Skinners, and then left the house."
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Name I conquered.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then Dad did it to me, the little fuck.
So we're all in agreement that toilet paper goes over the top and not down the wall. Right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It goes over the
Good.
top.
Right, here's another one. When
Go
you
on, then.
brush your teeth, do you put water on the toothbrush first or toothpaste?
Toothpaste.
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 Or water, toothpaste, water. I don't know. I sometimes
That's the
do that.
one.
Yeah, I sometimes do that.
You don't wash the brush first?
Well, I'll just go straight to toothpaste water.
Huh?
Right. Couple of reasons now. One, because it saves time. And two, because I'm a homeowner, if I went water, paste, water, I'm using extra water and that's more bills.
How about a penny?
How many times do you brush your teeth a year?
Joe's
Every
being
day.
frugal.
Twice
That's-
a day sometimes.
that's
365
monster.
times 2.
That's nonce behaviour, to be fair.
Right, someone do the math. How many pounds is that? 365 times 2, and then it's obviously fucking 100 pennies to a pound.
Bear in mind you're supposed to
Do
brush
that.
your, bear in mind you're supposed to brush your
Fucking-
teeth for 2 minutes.
Yeah, but you don't leave the
How
water
much
running.
water
You don't leave the. Who leaves the water running for the 2
Some-
minutes?
that's
Some people do.
No, they don't. Kids do
Right,
that.
wait,
Yeah.
question though. Do you leave? So you don't leave the water whilst brushing, but you
Yeah.
leave it whilst shaving.
No,
Do you not?
no.
No.
Do I look like I shave?
I don't know.
I have,
You
a,
must
I,
shave at least once.
I have an electric shaver.
Kitsune leaves the water running.
What? Whilst you shave your beard?
No. And here we have the bearded lady.
Not all women shaved in either the bath or the shower. Of course, the water's running at that point.
Oh god! Dog attack!
Hey, it's Chewy.
The mascot has made an
Chorizo!
appearance for season episode 4. Yeah.
Do you get dressed in the same order every single day, or do you spice your life up and change it randomly?
No, I get changed in the
Same
same
order.
way.
Right. Have we all got the same order?
What's your order?
Boxers first,
Yeah.
followed by trousers or shorts, depending on the day.
Yeah. So like jogger pants. Or
Yeah.
something.
Then socks,
Yeah.
and then t-shirt.
And t-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, and then jacket/shoes.
Yeah.
Right,
Or
okay.
hoodie.
I go pants, socks, then trousers, then shirt.
Hey.
Yeah, that's just how I've always done it.
No.
Well, at least you put pants on first.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there is some. I mean,
Socks, hats,
Shoes.
He's pulling it up the fucking trouser leg. Like, getting it in here.
Wait, pause. Sydney, you say same order and then socks first. What?
socks first is criminal. Who puts
That
their
is criminal.
Who puts their socks on first?
Sin.
Right,
Not-
so 2 out of 3 questions we've confirmed Sid's a nonce. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Sid is a
She's
little weirdo.
two-thirds weirdo.
Yeah. Not only
Right.
do you, I was gonna say, not only do you do toilet roll weird, you get changed weird. Right.
It's like
Right.
a hobbit weird.
Surely pants or underlayers first for women, like bras as well. Surely they're the first things you put on,
Sid,
right?
you're saying you know nonce, but when we go
I've-
centre park, we're all gonna see it.
Wait,
what?
Josh will see that bit, but we'll see the toilet roll, and if I see wrong orientated rolls, I will kick off.
You're getting dunked in the deep end.
I would drink a can of Sterling, and you will be my
Sterling?
wife that day.
A can of Sterling.
Gallon.
I think you have
Carling and Stella mixed together.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's Carl and Stella mixed together, isn't it? He combines the wife beaters to make the ultimate potion of wife beating. Sterling.
Oh, but you were saying tank top on.
No, he wants a white vest with egg stains on it from his buddy from the morning.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've currently got Chewie trying to shag Matt's foot.
Nice.
Just to throw one out there randomly, hypothetically speaking now, yeah, right?
Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, I'm going to go a quick story, a quick set the scene. Right, so you're gaming all night, you go to bed late, we're talking like 2 or 3 in the morning, yeah? You've got work first thing in the morning, 6 o'clock, you've had fuck all sleep, yeah? So you're knackered, and you're falling asleep behind the wheel, but you trundle into work because, you know, you're a good egg. Yeah. Anyways, if you got to work, and wherever you work, so let's say you worked in a building or a factory or anything like that, or you worked on cars, let's just say wherever you got to didn't exist. So you turn up to, like, the place you work, chef, the building's not there. What would you do?
Just deleted.
Yeah, like it never existed. It's just like farmlands or a new set of buildings. Like,
or a house.
Yeah, like
you turn up someone's house, it's like...
Yeah, would you be confused? Would you think, fuck, I'm still dreaming here? Would you think, day off work? Or would you, like, call people you work with and be like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what would you do in that situation? If you just went to work and it didn't exist?
I'd probably just go home and go, day off, go find a new job. I mean, there are so many chef jobs out there that I could just walk into and just change my job like that. That me losing my job is like nothing. Like, I could literally move to another job the next day or the next week.
I honestly think the first thing I would do is sat nav where it is, thinking that I'm half asleep, I've gone the wrong way.
I would probably check Google Maps, realise I'm in the right spot.
Yeah.
Things not there. Then text like my boss and be like, what's happening? Obviously, you wouldn't respond, would it?
Not like, well, it depends if he's on the same shift as you, innit, I guess.
Other people disappeared as well.
Or they respond, or they end up responding with, "Who are you? Why have you got my number?"
Yes, yeah. So let's say because you never worked there, you've never had that life. Let's just say, I don't know. Let's say you're a car mechanic and you're a car manufacturer or whatever. You work for a car mechanics, and you never went there. Therefore, that place never existed. That life you had as that job, never existed. Exactly. It's like a multiverse. So you text someone, they'll be like, "Who the fuck are you? Have you got this number?"
So
I'd be so confused, mate.
Right, so now I'd be thinking, would I still be getting paid by this company?
You won't know.
If I am...
Joe thinks of money first.
I would just go home and pretend that is my life now. You know what I mean? I would not care.
You wouldn't know. It's the 18th. Payday's the last working day of the month, so you've got like 2 weeks to go.
Wait till and see. And if money comes in, I'm good. But if it doesn't...
Right.
Well, I guess I'm not. I guess I'm free. So
you just go home and think, "Oh fuck it, I got 2 weeks to find out."
Yeah, I mean, I would be a bit like concerned, you know, because like all the mates I've made, and you know, they won't know who I am and that.
Right.
But then again, for a quick, easy out of the military,
well, fair. Trade them off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, sounds like you're very easily bribed. Just sell some secrets, mate, and we'll give you some money as an out of the way of the wrath. Oh, yeah, all right.
I'll say all those secrets I do not know. Did you know? They all they cook in the mess is chicken wings. That's all the fucking rat can afford.
They right. I just want to quickly point out there, they don't ever put anything on that goes with each other, do they?
No.
They'll do like a lasagna, and then the side will be rice.
All right, imagine a chicken wing. You've got it's always like fucking pilau rice for some reason.
Always, yeah. And couscous.
And then you'll have a roast potato.
Yeah.
And then beans.
Yeah.
I kind of get the potato and beans.
What is the chefs in the RAF?
Shit.
Who comes up with those menus?
Oh, I think it's just like they have a list of food and they'll just be like, right, pick 4 things.
I mean,
it'll be like steak with a side of curry.
Yeah.
I mean,
whoever weirdest shit menu gets like promoted the next day.
I mean, because all the rain we had here last night, the golf course was closed today. So literally, me and my boss were just in, and we had to do like a roast carvery, which we do like once a month for like 20 people. And we were literally just stood around bored of like trying to write a new menu for the summer. So we just sat down for like nearly an hour just thinking of new ideas for the next menu.
And what do you say? Like, right, you pick a meat, you pick a side, you pick a vegetable. They go 3, 2, 1, 100 carrots, chips. And they go, right, that's the next menu. Because that's what the RAF does. That's what the RAF does.
The mascot is barking.
I mean, one of the things we came up today was like, oh, what can we, because obviously it's going to be a summer menu, spring summer menu, so obviously it's like, oh, let's think of salads. And I was like, I thought back to one of the salads I did in one of my old workplaces, and it was black pudding, bacon, salad with a poached egg and French dressing, which was kind of...
That sounds like too much.
But it was really nice.
Fair enough.
And then I think the other one we chose was goat's cheese, beetroot, and walnut salad for vegetarians. Because you've got to include the vegetarians.
I just want to point out, Joe keeps putting the little news symbol on his screen because the mascot's kicking off.
The little shit.
Here's a question for you then. Just to quickly move away from the gays and move away from the food and all that.
Yep.
Has anyone...
She's a gay, she's like, fucking...
Fuck
the gays.
I raised you right.
Rule with an iron claw. Has anyone got any good ghost stories?
Ghost stories?
Just to change subjects.
I actually...
No.
Well, I did research one the other day because I was going to do it in a previous podcast.
Alright.
But obviously we didn't. So let me... just give me a sec, I will find it.
Because I've had a bit of an... Well, not me specifically, but my mum has. And I don't know if she ever told you, Joe, or not. And I suppose my question would be, do you actually believe in ghosts or not then, at this point? Because, and here's why. So my mum, she had a nana, which I don't think me or Joe ever met, but obviously she's passed away now. Anyways, this nana bought me mum an alarm clock. And my mum, because alarm clocks were a thing back in the day when phones weren't. Yeah. And my mum kept it above the radiator on this windowsill. And for ages, she had this for ages, and eventually the radiator got too hot and melted the inside of the alarm clock, so the batteries didn't work. And she changed batteries, and it just wouldn't work. This thing was completely broken, even with new batteries in. And on the day, and on the hour, and on the minute, and within a couple of seconds of it, when her nana passed away during the night, the alarm clock went off and woke her up, and she got shit scared. So she ran through to her mum and dad's room saying that this alarm clock's just woke her up and shit her up, whilst her mum, my grandma, was on the phone crying because she's been told the news about my mum's nana literally at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And my mum was like, that's a very weird coincidence for it to not be some form of like spiritual thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no way that is weird for it to not work for months on end, but she kept it because she loved it because it came from a nana. For it to then, on the same day she died, within a couple of seconds, it went off when she'd passed away and had a phone call to my grandma.
I mean,
weird shit. That would shit me up, mate. For it to go off at like 3, 4 in the morning with no explanation.
Yeah.
That'd be weird as shit.
But I found that ghost story. And it's just,
oh yeah.
It's a Reddit. It's a story on Reddit that I found. And I was reading it and I was like, this would be quite creepy. So I don't know how true it is. But I'm going to call the guy Ben, because obviously I don't want to reveal his actual name.
Right.
So if I do reveal his name, then well, he's fucked anyway.
We try, don't we?
We're going to call him Ben. So the story goes, right, so one night when this guy called Ben, he was 11, he was woken up just on a random night. He was woken up by his bedroom door creaking open.
Okay.
And he just lived in a regular house. Like he'd lived there for pretty much all his life at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And it just kept swinging open like randomly. And he never understood why. And he got to the point where he was that tired of it. He used to put a lock at his door every night to not to keep people out, just to stop it from fucking opening. Pissed him off.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was one night he locked it, went to bed and that, and he woke up in the middle of the night and it was open. His door was wide open. Obviously, I don't know how true the story is, but obviously, I mean, he must have thought, oh well, it must have been his mum coming to fucking check on him. But he was that tired. He sort of like opened it, glazed it, like glanced at it, and went, oh, nothing. I'm just good. Oh, it's my mum. I'm off back to bed. He woke up again the same night, and he said he saw this like ghost apparition, or whatever the fuck you say it, sat at the end of his bed, and there was like this little boy, apparently with no fucking eyes, like socket, like black holes or something. I mean, I kind of believe it because I've experienced myself fucking sleep paralysis. Right. I went on a 4-day weekend bender, and I was like fucking knackered. I saw like something stood in the corner of the fucking room one day when I woke up. But you know, like when you just lay there, and you can't fucking move. You're just like, I could see something in the fucking corner. So nothing happened to it.
Okay.
But yeah, so he saw this fucking kid with no fucking eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway, apparently, this kid then fucking like reached out to him with like a little box in his hand, and then as he went to grab the box, the kid disappeared, so he didn't manage to get it. Anyway, 5 years later, fucking when he's like a bit older now, a bit older. He's got a girlfriend at this point. His girlfriend fucking comes round to his house to study or whatever the fuck they were doing. She falls asleep. He goes into the kitchen, starts making like his tea and that. Comes back into the living room, sits on like the chair next to his girlfriend that's asleep, and she like suddenly just fucking like sits up, but like still asleep, and starts pointing at the fucking like corner of the room. He looks up and the kid's in the fucking top corner. Apparently, I don't know how true this story is.
Yeah.
But imagine that. Imagine that. Your girlfriend who you've been together for a couple of weeks. She's sleeping. She fucking just sits up, like eyes still fucking closed, and just does that. And points at this fucking ghost kid.
That is crazy.
Like,
that is scary
in the
as
corner
well.
of the room. But I don't know how true it is. It's just a story I found on Reddit. But I mean, there's nothing after that. He said he never saw him again after that.
Got a
after
bad
all the
feeling
scary
about this.
stories and all the topics we've talked about tonight is that time. We have gone way over the time tonight.
Holy shit, you got 4 minutes, you have to wrap it up.
Yeah,
4 minutes to wrap it up.
So we are going to move quickly into the history corner.
Okay.
So Chef, whenever you're ready.
Quick as you can.
But the very last, maybe the very last, we might not do one next episode, but probably.
Can do.
What? We'll just dance to it, Josh. We'll pretend.
Yeah.
Are you playing it now?
Yeah, playing it now. Welcome to Chef's History Corner. Hope you're all well today. And welcome to the amazing facts of history with Chef.
It should end with the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Welcome to the History Corner. Welcome. We're going to be talking about the shortest war in history. Now, take a hazardous guess. How long or how short was the shortest war in history? Give me a time frame.
26 seconds.
Minute and a half.
37 minutes. I mean, Joe, you're very close. It lasted 38 minutes.
Oh, I'd see. I've heard it before, but I couldn't remember it, and it was in the 30s.
Do you want to know who the battle was against? Was it?
Can't remember.
No,
I honestly can't even remember.
The battle was against Great Britain versus Zanzibar, and it was known as the Anglo-Zanzibar War, which occurred on August 27, 1896.
Any casualties?
Did we win that quick? Did we?
Britain didn't win, didn't sustain any casualties at all, and
Zanzibar was wiped out.
yeah, Zanzibar was literally wiped out apart from like 25 people apparently. And bear in mind, Zanzibar is like a little island. Basically, what happened? The Zoltan wasn't
Just
like
a fucking carpet bomb, was it?
oh, it was ships, wasn't it? The navy surrounded the island and just blew it to shit with fucking cannons.
Fucking hell.
That's brilliant.
But yeah, that is the shortest war in history, thanks to the British.
Well,
Wow.
If you want another quick fact,
yeah.
during the Victorian period, it was actually normal to take a photograph with your dead relative, or a picture of your dead relative when they died. And basically, what they did was they used to dress them up in their best.
Dead mum. Best mum ever.
They basically dressed them up in their best clothes, so like a suit or a dress or something like that, and they'll put them in a lifelike pose, and they'll take a picture, and it'll be the last picture you ever take of them as a memory.
The mum's just there like.
I mean, you don't do that in this day and age. It's like people with funeral selfie.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there you go.
There is
Well,
There you go, guys.
the history corner.